Good morning and welcome to the next play. I'm your host, Darkel. Please like, share, and subscribe. It takes less than 3 seconds and it's always free. It's important for me to say that so I don't forget it. That's why I say it first. So, the quiz of today is: what would a Washington Nationals name before they were the Nationals, the baseball team? That's the quiz. Excuse me. Again, what were the Washington Nationals name before they were the Nationals? Today we're going to talk about one of my quotes is, don't worry about failure. You only have to be right once. And that's by Drew Houston. I would like to say that again. Don't worry about failure. You only have to be right once. As you can see, I'm wearing my Jet shit because I'm a Jet fan, But you might see me with different stuff because I like just different colors. But I'm a Jet fan, don't get it twisted. I've been a long time, and I think they're next to win championship for the city. It's been they waited longer than the Knicks, by the way. So we overdue. The word of the day is entitlement. Entitlement is a personal belief that you are better than others and deserve special treatment. It also means government programs that gives benefits to people who qualify. It's a selfish feeling that you deserve special things without working for them. A lot of people become entitled when you spoil them, like your kids, or I don't want to say no colors, but a certain people that's been given stuff since they came to this country and was given land over others. They have become entitled because they can't go through what the other people that are disenfranchised ain't got nothing or struggling. They couldn't last a day with what they have to go through. If you switch if you switch it around for them, they'll go crazy. They'll bug out in a week. They'll bug out because they too entitled. They was given special privileges just because the color of their skin. So that's why I commend the melanated people, because melanated people are strong. They're built to last and they built forward tough, as this country says. They can take a lot because they still prosper. All the shit put in their way and all these obstacles, but they still prosper. And when they do, these other people don't like it and they can find a way to take their shit and all that, like they did in Oklahoma and Tulsa and all of that. They try to bury a lot of that stuff. They made a lot of lakes out of a lot of little towns that black people were successful in. I'm going to just say that and leave it there. WNBA scores. The Aces defeated the Sun 101-78. Jackie Young had 24.7 rebounds, 5 assists. Asia Wilson had 20 points. For the Sun, Olivia Nelson had 14 points. The Dream defeated the Sparks 124-88. Ryan Howard had 26 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Cameron Brink had 14.7 rebounds and 4 assists for the Sparks in a losing effort. The Wings defeated the Fever 91-85. Enrique Angumbuwali had 32 points. Jackie Shepard had 26 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. And then for the Fever, Kelsey Mitchell had 37 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists in the losing. She's amazing, Kelsey Mitchell. She's a Bernard King scoring machine. She just lights it up, man. Her and Asia Wilson, man, they just go off. Okay, Major League Baseball. St. Louis defeated Cincinnati 10-9. Cleveland defeated San Francisco 5-2. Blue Jays topped Tampa Bay 5-1. Kansas City 6. Oakland 2. Atlanta 2. Chicago White Sox had a donut. They tried to glaze me. Get them some coffee. Milwaukee 7. Seattle 4. Our Yankees 6. Baltimore 1. Texas defeated the Nationals 1-0. Give them some coffee. Los Angeles Angels defeated Houston 18-3. Okay, today we're going to speak about a forgotten one. he's always been forgotten, like the odd man out. All he's ever done was win championships wherever he's been. He might have won 6 championships altogether from collegiate and NBA, but yet he's been the forgotten man in history, and he was a great player. And that player is Jamar Abdul Latif, born Jackson Keith Wilkes, better known as Silk. Jamar Wilkes from the Los Angeles Lakers, but he was drafted by the Golden State Warriors and played alongside the great Rick Barry, where he won a championship before signing with the Los Angeles Lakers, where he went on to win 4 more championships. So he had to win 2 at Golden State if he got 4. He won 3 or 4. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's going to say it right here in his bio, hopefully. But they keep forgetting about him because you had Kareem, right? And Magic. So everything was Kareem, Magic. They left him out. But yet he was average 20 points a game. So whenever they doubled and tripled Kareem, he spit it to who? Wilkes, who always hit the shot. That's why they killed him. His game was so smooth, they gave him the nickname Silk. And if you watch tape on him, he's a bad boy, man. I watched him growing up, and I knew him, and I didn't know they was going to ignore him like they ignored him. I mean, he's been inducted, but they waited a long time to induct him, and he was a great player. You know, you have a Batman and a Robin, right? And a lot of times, he was overlooked, is what I'm saying. And Kareem always said that. He was the most overlooked, you know, like basically they didn't give him his props. They always left him off. But all he's done was win. Wilkes played college basketball for the UCLA Bruins. He was a 2-time consensus first-team All-American, won the NCAA championships under Coach Wooden. He was selected in the first round of the 1974 NBA draft by the Golden State. In his first season with the Warriors, he was named the NBA Rookie of the Year and helped the team win a league title. You hear this? Wilkins won 3 more NBA championships with the Lakers during their Showtime era. So he got 4 in the NBA. He briefly played the Clippers before retiring from playing. His jersey, number 52, was retired by both the Bruins and the Lakers. Wilkes played the titular role of Cornbread, the 1975 coming-of-age feature film Cornbread, Earl and Me. Jackson Keith Wilkes was born in Berkeley, California. He was one of 5 children of L. Leander Wilkes, a Baptist minister, and Thelma Benson Wilkes. At the time, his parents had 2 daughters. Their oldest son died of crib death at 13 months when Thelma was 4 months pregnant with Wilkes. The death led Leander, who worked at the Oakland Naval Base, to enter the ministry. Because he did not like the nickname Jackie, Wilkes went by Keith. His family had brief stays in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, and Dayton, Ohio, before he grew up in Ventura, California. Having moved there in the 2nd grade when his father became a pastor at Olivia Baptist Church in 1959, Wilkes attended Washington Elementary School and Cabrillo Middle School. He skipped the 5th grade. His older sister, Naomi, skipped 2 grades. A tomboy, she played basketball and helped Wilkes learn the game. She went to Stanford University at age 16. As a junior at Ventura High School in 1969, Wilkes earned his 2nd All-League selection in the Channel League and was named the league's Player of the Year. Over the summer, his father became pastor of the 2nd Baptist Church in Santa Barbara, and a family moved there prior to his senior year. Wilkes was Ventura High's incoming student body president, and his parents allowed him to stay in Ventura. However, he decided right before the school year began that he did not want to be apart from his family. His decision to move was controversial, but his Ventura coach, Bob Swanson, supported him. If he was my kid, I would have done the same thing, said Swanson. He was a 16-year-old kid. He belonged with his family. I agree. I concur. Starring for Santa Barbara High School with fellow future NBA player Don Ford, Wilkes led the Dons to 26 consecutive wins and reached the playoff semifinals during the 1969-70 season. Wilkes was voted the California Interscholastic Federation Class Quadruple Player of the Year by the Helms Foundation. He was named a Prep All-American by Parade, Scholastic Magazines, and Sunkist coach and athlete. In his first year at the University of California, Los Angeles, Wilkes averaged a team-high 20 points per game on their freshman team. He went 20-0 and outscored their opponents by almost 39 points per game. The squad included Greg Lee, 17.9, Bill Ward, 18.1, 16 rebounds, 68 field goal percentage. A group of UCLA students typically watch freshman practice at Pauley Pavilion. One day, one of the regulars, UCLA band member Oliver Trigg, was impressed by a move that Wilkes made at dinner. He came up to the team, which was eating dinner together at the dormitory dining hall, and gushed that Wilkes' move was smooth as silk. The players started teasing Wilkes and calling him Silk. Hence, the nickname was born. In Wilkes' sophomore year in 1971-72, the Bruins broadcaster Dick Enberg heard a couple of teammates calling him Silk and began using it on the air. The UCLA varsity team entered the season with a streak of 5 consecutive national championships, having finished the previous season winning their last 15 games. Wilkes was selected by the Golden State Warriors in the first round of the 1974 NBA draft with the 11th overall pick. Afterwards, he was filming a movie, Cornbread Earl and Me, and neglected training. He arrived at rookie camp out of shape and was disappointed in himself that he was unprepared. Before long, he was at the gym in martial arts classes to improve his conditioning. Prior to his first season of 1974-75, few people had championship expectations for the Warriors. Wilkes became a starter after only 8 games, replacing incumbent Derek Dickey. Paired with Rick Barry at small forward, the slim 6'6" Wilkes played power forward. He averaged 14.2 points per game and ranked second on the Warriors behind Barry, 30 points a game, and was also second on the team in rebounding with 8.2 per game. He was named the NBA Rookie of the Year. Wilkes knows he must play the boards. He goes up against Paul Silas and Spencer Haywood each night. He's not flashy, but he gets the job done, said Barry. Teammate Bill Bridges added that Wilkes is so intelligent and fundamentally sound, he makes contributions even when he's not scoring. He's already a complete player. In the playoffs, Wilkes averaged 15 points a game and was praised for his defense against Chicago's Bob Love and Elvin Hayes of Washington, who Golden State swept in the 1975 NBA Finals. The following season, the 1975-76, he was named to his first NBA All-Star game. He ranked second on the Warriors rebounding 8.8 again, and he was voted for the first of 2 consecutive all-defensive second-team selections. Wilkes' scoring average improved to 17.8 in the regular season and 15.9 in the postseason as the Golden State advanced to the Western Conference Finals, which they lost in 7 games. After 3 seasons with Golden State, averaging 16.5 and 8.2 rebounds, Wilkes signed with the Los Angeles Lakers as a free agent. According to Wilkes, the Warriors general manager Dick Vitterb had reneged on his promise to renegotiate the contract if Wilkes had a good rookie showing. Vitterberg denied making such an agreement. Wilkes probably took less money by signing with the Lakers. He said the money isn't everything and that he needed a change of scenery, a fresh start. Returning to Southern California, where he grew up and went on to college, weighed heavily in his decision. He was upset that some Bay Area sports writers portrayed him as a deserter for playing out his option and signing with their in-state Pacific rival. Wilkes was a bad boy, man. They always shunned him, man, and all he did was win. So what do you think? I don't think he should have been shunned. But before I go, I would like to say free Poppy, free Sadiq, C. Just, free Supreme, free Naheem, and free Your Majesty. Freedom is a must. And I say, if they done their time, let them go. Don't keep holding them. If they done their time, they paid their debt to society. Let them live, man. You know, life is precious, man. You know, they only gonna hurt themselves if they ain't changed, because they'll be back. And I hate to say that, but that's a fact, you know. So before I go, I'd like to say these powerful words to everyone that listens to me every day. And I want to thank everyone that's been riding with me. May each of you want, but never want as long as you live. May each of you live to be 100 and me 100 minus a day, so I'll never know when great people like you have passed away. May you live to be 100. May you live to be 100 years old. No, may you live to be as old as you want and never want as long as you live. Peace, wealth, and prosperity to all. And remember, if your device is not on the next play 6-7, it's not really on. Peace. I'm out.